What is up, Team Tiarrea B? If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I'm Tiarrea B, and I'm just doing me. And in today's video, we are back with another natural hair video. I know some of you are wondering where in the world did all the natural hair videos go. Trust me, they are coming. I have great ideas and great product reviews for you guys. This particular time, I just kind of took a back seat with the natural hair videos and kind of focus on cooking a little bit because my natural hair has been in cornrows for exactly 4 weeks from today. So you guys, I have decided that I just wanted to see the growth. You know, sometimes you just kind of feel like your hair is stuck and stagnant, and so I figured one way that I know for sure helps you to really capture your growth is cornrows. I know from experience with my little ones, I have 4 children and they all have natural hair and they all keep their hair in cornrows. And so obviously not as long as 4 weeks at a time. Sometimes depending on the style or how small the braids are, but definitely have seen massive growth over the years. All of my kids' hair is down their back, and so I thought to myself, why have I never done that for myself? And so I did. And so definitely was an awesome experience and a challenge for sure, because if you are like me, you like to switch up your hairstyles, you like to have your hands in your hair, it's really hard to keep cornrows in your hair for 4 weeks. Okay, trust me. So right now, today is takedown day, so I'm definitely in the process of taking it down. I'll show you guys my hair in just a moment, but I just wanted to let you guys know why you haven't seen my natural hair in a while, and that is why I did do a short for you guys that probably went up maybe yesterday. If you haven't caught that yet, I'll link it up in the card so you guys can check it out. Just a quick short to let you guys know how I have been maintaining my moisture while keeping my hair in braids. I definitely continue to wash it. I wash it every week. One week I even wash it twice just because it felt a little extra dry. So I use my oil every single day or every other day. So we've got the Canvas Beauty oil here, and that's another reason I did the challenge too, because they say that this product works better with the protective style, and so I just wanted to really see what it would be. So stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm gonna take my hair down and then come back with a link check for you guys as well. So it's gonna be a really good video. I'm gonna show you guys my edges really quick while we're here. These are my edges since the last update I gave you guys, so I'll give you some comparisons too. But I think they're doing amazing. Definitely growing, like seriously doing so well. I have edges for days now. These are a little bit thinner because they weren't even really there at first, but the ones that were there have grown to the point where I can actually pull them out and measure them. So those are doing good. Same over here. Okay, and then as for my hair underneath, my hair has definitely been a challenge to take down, so I didn't want to do the whole takedown with you guys, but I did take half of it down to share with you, and I have half to go. I'll spare you guys, but I just want to show you like my half and half. So this is my hair halfway taken down. It has been slightly finger detangled. That's it. Like, I haven't done a major detangling job on it, but what I have done at least helped me to be able to get my fingers somewhat through my hair. My hair is type 4C in some areas and type 4B in most areas. Okay, so type 4B, 4C is my hair texture. This is something that I've been using to help get my hair taken down. This is it says it's for kids, but I enjoy the fact that it says it's for detangling, so I can detangle my hair. It nourishes the hair. It is also a heat protectant. It reduces frizz and adds shine. I had never heard of this product until I walked in and found it for my kids, so I've just been using it, and as you can see, a little goes a long way. I haven't used very much. So I took down this whole side without a comb, just my hands, and I had 8 braids total. So I took down 4 and I got 4 more to go. Look, you can barely see the parts in these braids. So I definitely feel like I gained some new growth for sure. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's lifting up about an inch. It seems like about an inch from what I can see. It also looks really matted down, but I think that's mainly because I've been washing it, so it's been dried and then it's been washed again and then dried. So so I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of this down. I'll tell you one thing that I've been doing to help take this down with minimum shedding and breakage. Now I'm gonna have shedding anyway, because obviously my hair has been up in these braids for a month, but this is all of the shedding I have received so far. And taking one side down, which I think is absolutely amazing so far for how long my hair has been in these braids. So you can't really avoid shedding or breakage, but you can definitely minimize it. So what I've been doing is spraying a little bit here, and for the sake of this video and something that maybe you may want to do if you try this, I'm gonna just try it with a comb, a rat tail comb, to see if I can take it down a little smoother. One thing I'm gonna do as well is use some olive oil, because of the slip, and olive oil is amazing. And I'm just going to dip the comb inside the olive oil, because I have been successful in the past with this method. So just to give you an example of how I'm taking them down. First of all, when I first braided these, I did not braid them very tight. They were loosely installed anyway, like loose enough to where it wouldn't be so hard to take down, but tight enough to where they would stay. So basically want to start with the very ends, and I try not to braid the ends too far down to the ends. I try to keep a little bit of my hair loose or twisted at the ends. So you basically want to just place your thumb underneath, and then put the comb, the end of the comb inside, and then just kind of carefully pull apart. I'll get a little closer so you guys can see. And you want to be patient. Like, you definitely don't want to take down braids that have been up this long without being prepared. The way I prepared for this was I got plenty of rest. Like, I got plenty of sleep. I also washed this hair before. I probably washed it maybe a day or two ago. I washed it so that it would be as clean as I could get it within the braids. I also did a rice water treatment so that it would be strengthened by the protein in the rice water. So I was definitely prepared, and I did I conditioned it as well. So it shouldn't be too hard to get down with all of that preparation. So far this is where we're at. And you want to move slow as you can. If you get stuck, back up and try a different spot. And once I get it taken down with the comb, the end, then I can do the rest. I'll go ahead and do the rest with my hands. Like I said, the other side I did with my hand just because I hadn't found my comb yet. So, but it honestly wasn't too bad considering that I didn't have a comb. Wasn't too bad to take down. It just took a lot of patience. It took me, shucks, it took me about an hour and a half to get those 4 braids down. So it definitely takes some time. And, there was times where I, had to kind of back up and see, what I'm doing, spray, hair that was kind of just stuck, and had to figure out what was going on. But the spray definitely helped me to get through some rough spots for sure. So now we're at a point where it's right at the back of my neck here. So what I'll start doing is kind of finger detangling a little bit. Like, this is the first part from the under my neck here. And so I'll just kind of take that by itself and begin to work it out. Get spray, just a little bit of the spray to loosen up the hair. And I didn't want to just have my hair completely like wet either. Like, I want to take my hair down dry as I can, because my hair seems to be stronger in its dry state. But yeah, so that is that. And then I'll just continue taking it down. So it's not a quick process at all, but it's definitely worth it. I think I got some great results. I accomplished, what I was set out to accomplish with this. Just the ability to retain length. And we'll see that here in just a moment. Once I get it all taken down, we'll do a length check and see exactly how much length I was able to retain. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting like stuck in here, and I don't want the video to be too long. So what I'll do is go ahead and get this all taken down, and I'll come back once it's completely taken down, so that I don't take up too much of your time. Okay, so please stay tuned to the end so that you can get the full takedown. You can see the full takedown, and then you can also see the length check. I'll put a comparison to what my measurements were on the 10th of February and compare it to today, and we'll measure different sections of my hair. So stay tuned. All right, you guys, I am back. As you can see, my hair is fully taken down. It is not completely detangled, but it has been at least kind of finger detangled. It was not as difficult to take down the left side as it was the right side because I used a couple of tools. I ended up kind of using this a little bit along the way. This is the Easy Detangler brush, which really helped. I was a little bit cautious about using the tool without using too much product, but it worked out. It helped me out with only a couple of sprays of this stuff here. So overall, the amount of shedding I was able to capture during this process so far has been this much. So not bad so far for a month of braids. My scalp is definitely relieved from the braids. Like I said, they weren't really tight at first, but I do feel like yeah, I can tell a difference between if I left them up a week versus leaving them up for 4 weeks for sure. So yep, so this is my hair fresh out of the braids. I'll try to put a comparison here. The last time my hair was kind of like blown out in its blown out state, just to see if you can tell if it's any bigger. I feel like it's a little bit bigger, but it's also not fully combed out or detangled. But here's the comparison from the last time I did kind of a blowout look. See? So yeah, I just wanted to come back on and let you guys see my measurements real quick. I will put the measurements from the February the 10th when I first put these when I first put the braids in. I'll also drop some pictures here throughout the weeks, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, just so you can see how my hair kind of began to get a little bit more frizzy as the month went by. I wanted to see, because the first week I really didn't see much growth. It just was kind of, the braids were just kind of there. It wasn't really until I started washing it and conditioning it like every week before, till I started seeing the braids kind of lift up off the scalp. So anyway, here is at first glance. Oops, hold on. I definitely feel like it's a little bit longer here. I will probably, instead of trying to take it down, my chin is growing long enough to where I could try to start reaching it towards my shirt, which is awesome. But yeah, so this is the front, and then the measurements I will give you here. Okay. I'm just going to take this and put it right at the top. We'll do some quick measurements and go on down. The goal was to try to get my hair to 10 inches, and looks like it was accomplished. So I've got my 10 inches. All of it is not quite reaching down to 10, but I definitely feel like it is a comfortable 10 finally. I was just trying to get into the double digits. So yep, so 10 inches here in the front right side. I don't know if I have measurements for the front left, but I'll go ahead and get them just to see if they are even. And if I do have previous measurements, I will definitely let you know. So here we go on this one. This side, passing 9, passing 9.5, and again, some of it has reached 10. See if I can get a little bit more of it to reach down to 10. Yeah. So 10 inches over here to the left, front left. And then I also did measurements on the sides. I'll give you guys a look here. This is the side left. And then I'll go ahead and begin to measure. Okay. This side probably the shortest my hair of all of my hair, so I was really trying to get this to grow. So, and it did really good. I'm looking like I'm seeing either 8 or 9. Let's see. Okay, I've got this down to 9 inches now. So I'm very excited about that, because it was hovering in the 7 inches for a little while. So let's go ahead and do the back left. I have a few more places that I've measured, and then we will go ahead and wrap this video up. All right, so back left, get up a little bit. This is the glance. Here is the measurement. Place it right up here and see if we have got into double digits here. What is that? That's 9. Okay, I'm seeing 9.5. Like I said, my left side grows a little bit slower than the right, and that is fine. Just wanted to see some movement. You know, I felt like it was just a little bit stuck for a minute. Yeah. So 9.5 here, and then over here, and here is the pull down just at a glance. Looking pretty good. Again, if you guys remember, my goal is to try to get it to go under my arm. And we are just a little bit closer. At first I was about 2 inches away. I was about 2.5 inches away. Now I think I'm probably about 1.5 inches away from what I could see. Kind of hard to tell on camera. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get this measurement here. So again, up at the top, we're gonna pull it all the way down, 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 down. 7, 8. There's 9, and looks like 9.5. Very interesting because these two usually don't match. Usually this one's longer and this one is just a little bit shorter by about 1 inch. But it's looking like right now they're about the same. So let's see. Yeah, they're about the same. So 9.5 inches here. So for the first time in a very long time, they are pretty much the same length. So amazing what your hair just does when you leave it alone, right? So now I'll go ahead and do this side here, and then I'll do one at the crown, and we will be done with these measurements. Now my hair is looking wild and crazy, you guys. Don't judge me. Okay, so here is the side view here, all the way down. Interesting, this actually touches my chest, I'm just realizing. So that's cool. So we're definitely getting somewhere, you guys. It's one thing to be on a natural hair journey and, you know, see results, but, you know, it's really awesome to be able to see continued results, okay? Because when I started my channel back in November of 2019, I'm going to say. Did I start 2019? Yeah, 2019. So this year will be 2 years for me. My hair was between 5 and 6 inches long. And so now we're, you know, jumping into the double digits. And I think that's pretty amazing. I've been natural altogether for about 8 years, but I didn't know how to retain my length or get my hair really growing and get a healthy hair regimen. And so I finally decided that I really want to see my growth and look like a natural who has been natural for 8 years, you know. So that's why I decided to start my YouTube channel. Anywho, so that's 9 inches there. I'm going to keep on going because I've got some here. So I've got 9.5. A little piece of it fits to 10, but it's definitely not a strong 10. So let's see. So it's past 9.5. So I'll say, well, wait a minute. Maybe it is 10. This is a piece that actually goes past 10. So I would say maybe 9.75 to 10 over here. All right, guys. So now it's time for my very last measurement, which is my crown. I will kind of lean back a little so you can see how long it is. And then I will take the measurement, place it at the base, and just pull it down to the front. And we have 10 inches. So 10 inches at the crown. So very excited. It was an amazing experience. Wash days were a breeze because my hair was in braids. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. I want to thank you so much for following my natural hair journey. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. And until next time, I am Tiarrea B, and I am out. Bye.